Hello and welcome to the second largest city in the Czech Republic, which is Brno. And how can you tell we're in Brno? Well, they don't call these trams, they call them šalina. As we were preparing today's episode, we discussed with the locals what should we show, and they said, you guys should explain how our astronomical clock works. That's this. Well, first of all, it's not astronomical clock, it's just big black clock. And to read time from it is actually quite easy and simple. All you have to do is position yourself just about here, look at it, and then turn to the left to the church tower where there's a big clock where you can read time from. And right now it's 11:30, which means it's the right time to discover this beautiful city. To get some good views of the city, you can obviously climb the castle or climb one of the towers, or you can come to this rooftop terrace of a house that is right on the main square. Find the house, go by the elevator to the 5th floor, and hear not only the view, but you can also enjoy a shisha or get some drinks and just chill and relax, just like everybody around me is doing. To show you some hidden gems in Brno, we had to go to a street that, I kid you not, is called the Hidden Street, Skrytá. And if you find that street, you will find this coffee place that looks nice, I mean almost luxurious I would say, but it's not your usual coffee place. This is actually a place where students that study to be waitresses and waiters prepare themselves. So these kids are actually at school right now, working at the same time. And it is really cool, it's very reasonably priced. It says, please have patience with our students as they are learning. The interior is beautiful, the coffee is perfect, lemonade also, so check it out, a tip from us. The fact that in Brno they have a castle up on the hill, most people know that, and we're not the type of guides that would show you that. But did you know that you can actually go inside the hill? Yes, because there's a nuclear fallout shelter 10Z that is open to public. After walking through the maze of this bunker, we can only recommend this for a visit. If you want to learn something about the history of this place and also of our history of our country in terms of socialism and communism, you will learn a lot. The place where we're ending here used to be a bar where you could get a drink, not anymore, but you can still have your food here because not only they have this exhibition here, but they also have some sort of a hotel. You can sleep here. We chickened out with Honza, we didn't get a room, but we just met a couple of Americans from California and they said, yeah, we're gonna have our breakfast here because we booked the room. But you can do the tour at least, you tour by yourself. And if you're an elementary school, a kid, you get the entrance for free, or the entrance is for free in case of a nuclear attack, which I hope will never ever happen. So please pay your entry, walk around and enjoy. We're on a pub on the corner. That's actually the name of it. It's also on the corner. And we got something really diet, typical Czech dish, dumplings, spinach, meat, and of course wash it down with a bitter beer. So let's go. Another gastro trip for the two of us, man. One of the locals gave us a tip here in Brno for a local community garden. And usually when I hear a community garden, I imagine some tiny little lawn. Well, they have that here too, but they also have a bunch of animals, sheep, chickens, and bunny hotel. And if you are with kids, especially them, will absolutely love it here, but even big dudes like me, because you can buy ice cream in the local bistro here. Most of the places we're showing you here in Brno are either tips from the locals or my own, because I come here quite often, but sometimes we just discover a place on our own. And this one is called, well, Coffee? If there is one thing I really admire about the city of Brno, it is that if you come to a place like this, the square is called Cabbage Market, it actually serves the purpose of a cabbage market. There is every day a fruit and vegetable market. And if you go to the main square, there's always something happening. Like, it doesn't have to be like a festival, a one-day event throughout the year. No, every day you show up and there's something going on. So that's why I am trying to lure you in so you can experience the local life here in Brno. Look up Zelný trh on your maps, find the Divadlo Husa na provázku, the theater Goose on a String, and then find this courtyard. I always try to think of something smart to tell you, so I would lure you to visit such a place, but I believe that after you will see these images, you will understand why you should visit. Cool, huh? The building you see behind me is not only a pub restaurant, but also a brewery. It's all around here, and it's called Starobrno, the local brewery that makes this beer called Bitter. It's very bitter, and it's their new product that they are trying to promote also through our video. And we've just been on an excursion through the brewery with the Sladek brewmaster. That's the word for Sladek. And she took us around. She gave us a sample of bitter right from the tank, which tasted perfect because it was also unfiltered. And if you want to try the bitter unfiltered, you can do so right here or in many pubs around Brno. If you want to do the excursion, just like we did, you may as well. And if you want to get some Czech food and good beer, try it right here. Cheers. Hezký a dobrý. We are in a park called Kraví Hora, the Cow Mountain. There's also an observatory here, a nice park for kids. But mainly I like this place because I've experienced here an exhibition of a giant model of planet Earth and the moon. Check the dates when these things are on exhibit here because it's really something you don't want to miss. A giant Earth balloon that you can walk around and take pictures of, something I really highly recommend. We just walked from the city center through the city town hall and we ended up here. This is the Moravian Gallery with this beautiful outdoor exhibition. This is supposed to be a cloud. It's really cool, but make sure you also take a peek inside because there's some cool Czech art. And this only proves the fact that wherever you go in Brno, you're always gonna hit something amazing. We build this guide together with locals and with our friends and based on our experiences. But if you want a proper guide, make sure you grab this in the information center here in Brno. It's a gourmet guide with tons of bistros, coffee places, bars, restaurants. I absolutely love how they made it. They'll give it to you for free, so you can check out more places, not only our tips, but also the tips from the people of Brno. Also for me, Brno is always an experience. But what is Brno for the locals?
Láska. Můj domov. Super.
Naše.
Sranda.
Skvělý.
Magorský.
Zlatá loď.
Zábava, přátelé, Starobrno.
Jako žádný jiný.
Brno je práce, domov, rodina a dobré pivo.
Once again, thanks to the local brewery of Starobrno for inviting us and letting us make this guide about this beautiful city. And I hope to see you next Sunday on our channel Honest Guide, or here in Brno, or in the lovely city of Prague. See you then. You may have noticed that I did a little bit of a hiccup when I was looking for the word brewmaster in English, because I know what the Czech word is, and that is Sladek. So today I'm teaching you how to say brewmaster in Czech, and that is Sladek. But don't get confused, because today we were guided by a brewmaster, but it was a lady, so it's not Sladek, but Sládková. She was Sládková brewmaster.